we're gonna get up to the highest point here, and I'm gonna turn this on. And you can see it is gusting. The reminder to drivers along Zoo Parkway in particular, especially, there's a lot of school buses, a lot of big trucks coming through this area. There are some that have to stop at the tracks. Even though they are miles and miles away from San Antonio, Texas, they are hoping that that energy can get them to a national championship. I genuinely can't even hear anything. The excitement out here is insane. It was a nervy game, but these people absolutely ecstatic. You may use an umbrella in the parking lot, but once inside, it is jackets and ponchos only. So Clay County Schools is preparing for the worst case scenario, flipping a bus to simulate a crash and calling Clay County Fire Rescue to get the kids out safely. And glancing at the headlines, children seriously injured, others killed in e-bike crashes. People gathered here at the base of the Castillo de San Marcos in St. Augustine to protest the Trump administration. It's a day of protest across the country. Right at mile marker 311 was closed for over 3 hours. Many viewers telling us they were stuck in significant delays. We witnessed it ourselves as we were trying to get down here. Play until we get a winner. Oh! I thought it was staying alive.
Good.
All right.
We got an inch.
Yeah, we got somewhere. A quiet night shattered in an instant.
And I was just sharing with her how I would want a house.
You're good, you're good, you're good.
A carjacking suspect fleeing police with a 1-year-old in a stolen car crashes into another driver.
Hey, stay with me. Okay. Stay with me.
Just heard like a loud boom.
Amber Williams' car up in flames as an officer drags her to safety.
Bro, I got you, just in time.
The mother of two was driving her sister home when the suspect's car slammed into them. Body camera video captured the race against time. If he hadn't busted through that window and pulled you out, what do you think would have happened?
I think me and you probably wouldn't even be talking right now, honestly. I probably wouldn't even be here if he didn't do the things that he did.
The crash left Williams with severe burns on her face and injuries across her body. After being taken to the burn unit in Gainesville, she's now back home in Jacksonville. What have these last couple of days since been for you?
I don't even like looking at myself. I can't recognize myself anymore, and it's painful. I can't go to sleep at night. I'm just up with severe headaches.
Williams says moving around is hard. Just standing and walking is a tough task. But through the pain, she says she finds strength in what matters most, her 7-year-old and the newborn she had just 2 weeks ago.
They have been keeping me with my head just held high and keeping me motivated and happy, and not trying to think about how my face is or how bruised my hip is and how I can't walk. When those boys look at me, they still look at me as their mom. So I just thank God that I'm able to still see their little smiles. 2 young boys keeping their mother's spirit alive as she takes each painful step toward recovery. Chris Will, Channel 4, the local station. Carson Hughes is almost 2, and in this living room, he's doing what toddlers do best.
Carson, you okay? This is him. Like, he's so curious and energetic.
But Carson's parents, Daniel and Emily, say a year ago they weren't sure they'd get back to moments like this. As he neared his first birthday, his dad says the changes were frightening.
He kind of started to fall off with respect to his weight, and we started to notice like very, very thirsty, vomiting a lot.
They rushed him to Wolfson Children's Hospital. Carson was admitted with no clear answers.
For lack of a better term, the blood work lit up like a Christmas tree.
Weeks in the hospital turned into months of specialists and dead ends.
Definitely one of the most difficult things we've ever been through. But I mean, it was probably a very dark time for all of us in our family.
Genetic testing finally delivered a diagnosis: cystinosis. So rare, only about 500 people in the U.S. have it. It causes cystine buildup in the body, creating crystals and damaging organs over time.
And a normal person's would be 0.16 or below. When Carson was diagnosed in August, his came back at 14.8.
And there's no cure, but there is treatment, medication every 6 hours, and a feeding tube. The road ahead is long. It's not if he will need a kidney transplant, it's more when. But they say the medications are helping, and they can see their little boy coming back.
You know, you have this rare disease, but you also have
a toddler.
And what have you learned about Carson through this journey?
He's strong, man.
Yeah, he's tough.
He's really very resilient. and we're very proud of him. And he's so funny. Like he's such like a little jokester.
So this weekend, they're channeling their resiliency into a cure for Carson, a charity golf tournament at Trident Links Golf Club benefiting the Cystinosis Research Foundation. What is it that motivates you, that keeps you going in this marathon, as you mentioned?
Seeing Carson. Just seeing him happy. This is my mission. This is what I was put on this earth to do, is to help raise awareness for not just cystinosis, but rare diseases in general.
More awareness, more research, and hopefully one day, a cure. In Yulee, Chris Will, Channel 4, the local station. At Rains High School, the sounds of the sheriff echo across the football field.
That came from my mother. She called me sheriff, and my auntie called me sheriff, but my DC, he didn't really know how to pronounce my name. So he was saying, sheriff, sheriff, sheriff. I want a shark.
Now embracing the title, Sharif Jackson is in his senior year as a defensive back on this Rains football team, and his coaches say the nickname is fitting.
He controls a lot of things out here, and, pretty much, hey, it goes through him, to be the top dog.
And his connection to the Vikings runs deep. His mom went to Rains, his brother won a state championship in 2017.
And that motivated me like, hey, my brother can do it, I know I can do it.
Before his junior year, he tried a different path, transferring to Mandarin, a change of scenery, but he says family is what ultimately brought him back to where it all began.
I just want to kind of get closer to him. It's hard every day getting up, without my pops, man, but, this is what I do it for.
Sharif lost his father, Sean, back in 2012. Now laid to rest nearby, Sharif says he goes and talks to him often after practice. He says when he goes out to play, his dad is still there with him. What was he like growing up?
I'm in my school, 3 touchdowns one game. He told me I missed 3 tackles. So I'm like, pause.
With the loss of his father, Sharif says his brother often stepped in to push him and says watching his mom raise 6 kids on her own was all the motivation he needed.
She helped me a lot. She always had my back, if that was going to camps, going to tournaments. I tell her every day before I leave the house, like, I'm so thankful for you and I just love you. Like, I even text her sometimes from here and there, like, Mom, I love you. Like, I really appreciate you. Like, my mom is really, like, she's the best. I really love her. And this week, Sharif announced his commitment to play college football at Mercer, but he says he has a checklist on his phone for his senior year. And there's still a few boxes left, a state championship among them, bringing a trophy back to the community. And he says it'll be because of those who motivated him along the way. Was that my father at the gate smiling at me, screaming my name, Sharif, go, 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 go. So I'm just overly blessed and thankful.
Chris Will, Channel 4, the local station.